Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. And I've got the next, 5 or 6 days worth of above freezing temperatures, which is going to be awesome. But some of them are still going to be kind of chilly or kind of windy like we're dealing with today. The wind's blowing. But today is going to be the best day this week. Having said that, because I do have 5 or 6 days in a row, I need to go ahead and get these 3 trees in the ground. Before the roots get all dry. I mean, I know I've had them in the buckets and I've had them here to keep them frost protected, but I need to get them in the garden. That also means I have daffodils and garlic and onions to plant. So I've got lots to do, and over the next 2 days I will be in garden 3. Should I get that done, should I get these guys in the ground and you know, the bulbs in the ground, then I'll go back to work on the chicken coop. I just say that because I can work on the chicken coop in a day that's not as good as today is. You know, does that make sense? So anyway, let me get busy, and I'll talk to you in a few. So of course, you know how it works. Murphy's Law is always in full effect. I did not clean this bed last year before winter started. Most of these are clean. You know, you got some leaves in them, but for the majority, they're clean. This one, I didn't clean it out at all. I got pepper sticks and weeds, and yeah, I didn't clean it. 2 of the trees that are here, again, 3 trees are here, go in this bed. So, where I'm actually going to start is I got to clean this bed. Get out the stuff, dig out weeds. I mean, just take out the stuff that doesn't need to be in here anymore. Not worried about the leaves, just the, you know, just the junk. So anyway, that's what we're going to start. And then the 3rd tree actually goes up there. Kind of, there it is. There's the cardboard right there. Having said that, because we're still, why we're not going to have a cold frost in the next 6 days, it's possible between now and whenever that a frost will happen, and being that the trees are so new, I want to go ahead and take the top pieces off of my A-frames here and put an A-frame with each one of the trees. That way, if we're going to have a hard chill, I can get some plastic and throw some plastic on them, type thing. That's what I need. So anyway, we're going to clean this up first, take this apart, plant the trees, put the A-frames with them. That's kind of how the goal is going to go. So I'm going to be out here a while. And Miss Panda, I don't know, she's gone. She came in, she saw me, she left. Oh, there she is. There's Miss Panda up here. So y'all have an awesome day. And Miss Panda and I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Alrighty, bed's clear. The tops have been taken off, so this is just 3 individual A-frames. Gorilla cart full of stuff for the compost pile. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that to the compost pile. We're gonna come back with 3 trees and all the bulbs. And that way it's plant trees, put the A-frames with them. I gotta get some of my cardboard paper so I can put cardboard stuff around the tree roots and then compost on top of them. But that'll be round 3. This was just round 1. So, let me go get some trees, and I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty, there's the 2 apricots. This is their bed. Based off of the measurement, they're where they're supposed to be. You know? What'll end up right here at the 10-foot mark is the blue false indigo. It's a nitrogen fixer. When you have lots of trees in a close area, you want nitrogen fixers to help them help themselves, because everybody's going to want food. So there's a nitrogen fixer that'll go here, and then long term there might be some comfrey at the end. I don't have comfrey today except for the 2 up at the elderberries. But as those grow and mature, I will be able to get more comfrey off of them, and so there'll be some comfrey here and comfrey at the far end over there. Having said that, this year, like I said, I got a false blue indigo that'll go here. I'll zoom out. The tree's there, but I can plant radishes or spinaches or, you know, turnips or mustard greens in between all of this, because these guys aren't going to get big this year, not enough to shade everything out. But they will over time, which is why I have to get that cleaned up. So, having said that, you can see, again, measured, laid out. I need to do the same thing for the peach. I'm pretty sure it goes there, but when I did that with the cardboard, I just kind of eyeballed it. So I'm actually going to measure it out to make sure that that's where it's supposed to go, because the other peach isn't here yet, and it goes over there. And at the same time, based off of where my sun is, which is what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna see if I can find the shadow. Well, Nita. Kind of, you can see where the angle of the shadow is there from the A-frame. Does that make sense? If the tree is there, where the green stick is, makes sense, its tree shadow will go here. Doesn't shadow that apricot. And because the shadow's there, it doesn't shadow this apricot, which is, I know that sounds really crazy, and it's the same thing when the cherries get here. I know where my sun goes, and it's designed that the trees don't shade each other, kind of like a dice, where it goes, like the number 5, where it goes 2 dots, 1 dot, 2 dot, and that way they never shade each other. Believe it or not, that's how this is set up. It's just not obvious yet because not all the trees are here. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me get to measuring where the peach goes so I make sure I get it in the right place. And then I got to sink them in. And then I'll take round 3 and go get paper and compost and cardboard and do to them what I did to the mulberries up there. Get them all, deep bedded. All right, talk to you in a few. Alrighty, just like the mulberries. Get it surrounded by cardboard. Get some of my rotten logs and stick a log, rotten logs around it, and then fill it with some mulch. Again, not directly up against the base of the tree. You're not causing the sapling to rot, or the baby to rot, if that makes sense. But you want all that to just continue to work its way down and feed the baby tree. Already did that one. There he is. So that's my peach. He's a Red Haven. It's just supposedly it grows well in this area. This one is this is the Titan or Tilton apricot. Yeah, Tilton, Tilton, Tilton apricot. And that means this one is the golden. Yeah, early golden. Yeah, they're upside down. Sorry. Anyway, let me get the wood on him. Zoom out so you can see. Get the wood on him. Go ahead and mulch him up. Still got plenty of mulch, which is an awesome thing. And then start looking at where I'm putting onions and daffodils and things like that. I know I've talked about it, or I think I have a little, that I have read, and we're going to see how it works, that daffodils and onions and garlic planted around fruit trees help keep moles and voles away. So that's what all of that stuff is on that's next. Onions and garlic and daffodils. Doesn't matter if they don't bloom this year. Truly, I know I'm late, but yeah, all the trees. And I'll get that, since the trees that are in those, get those first. But I'm going to kind of set them all out, because this is where the cherries go, and I need to go ahead and get the daffodils and stuff, even though the cherries aren't here yet and the other peach isn't here yet. So anyway, let me get done, get him finished, and then we'll look at time and, talk to you in a few. All right. It's almost 4 o'clock. Trees are all done. The sun is not yet down behind the mountain, but the wind has picked up a little and the temperature is dropping. I can feel it, So, having said that, I agree with the rodent repellent. I'm gonna call it a day. I'll do daffodils tomorrow. But I thought I'd, plants know better than I do all the time. Elderberries, where I cut them back. Those are all the little nubs for all the new branches that they're going to start. So they've all got them. So yes, that means even cutting them back. They've all made it through the, see them? They're under my fingers or over my fingers. All the little nubs. They're all doing well. That's all the way down. So, yeah, what am I doing? Calling it quits for today. It's just going to get colder, and then I'm not going to pay attention, lose finger dexterity, be in a hurry, not plant something as deep as I need to plant it. yeah, we won't go there. We'll do daffodils and onions and garlic tomorrow. Yeah. Now I can get them in where the new trees are and get them up here where they need to be, semi around the elderberries, and just kind of figure it all out. You know, how many goes where. Most of them I got like 5 bulbs to a clump, so I'm trying to figure out, do I want to keep like 5 of this here and 5 of that there and 5 of that there, or do I want to mix them up, you know, 1 of each, and do them in groups of like 3 bulbs, or I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. I figured it'd be easiest to do that and set it here, and then I was like, no, figured out on paper what I want to do. Taller ones in the back, shorter ones in front. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, y'all have an awesome evening. Miss Panda and I will talk to you later. You hear my eagle? I'm looking for him. I can hear him. Nope, he's gone. All right, y'all have an awesome evening.